Ever wonder what's really happening on the ground in a dynamic place like Chiang Mai?
It changes so fast, doesn't it?
It really does. So today we're doing a deep dive into the top, say, 10 local news stories from just the past 12 hours. That's as of July 29, 2025.
And this isn't just reading headlines. We've gone through your sources, articles, research, notes, the whole stack.
Exactly. To pull out the important stuff, the insights you need, it's kind of a shortcut to being well-informed.
We're covering quite a bit, right? Security, culture.
Oh, yeah. Weather alerts, business news.
Yeah.
It's all in there. You'll get some surprising facts, hopefully a bit of context, too.
The mission really is to give you that feeling, like you've spent hours digging through reports.
But in just a few minutes with us, so let's jump in.
Okay.
All right, let's unpack this first big topic. Seems like the major headlines in your sources right now are really centered on the Thailand-Cambodia border.
Yeah, that jumped out immediately. There's the initial report. A ceasefire took effect at midnight.
That's right, after those high-level talks in Kuala Lumpur. And it's critical, especially when you think about the people involved.
Mm-hmm.
Authorities are trying to review conditions, figure out when nearly 200,000 displaced residents can safely go home.
200,000, that scale. It just shows how much this impacts regional stability. It's huge.
Absolutely. And we're seeing this covered across quite a few sources. Wikipedia, Thai Examiner, ASEAN Now, Nation Thailand. They're all reporting on this initial ceasefire.
But, well, here's where it gets complicated, right? Almost straight away, the story shifted.
How so?
Well, sources like Facebook and Nation Thailand started reporting that the Royal Thai Army was accusing Cambodia of violating the ceasefire. Heavy weapon attacks, apparently.
Wow, okay. So much for the midnight agreement then.
Pretty much. The Thai Army said they'd, take countermeasures, but they also made a point of saying they respect international law.
So a strong stance, but trying to stay within legal frameworks. It just shows how fragile things are.
Incredibly fragile. That turn from ceasefire to accusation almost instantly, it really highlights it. High-level deals tested immediately on the ground.
So given that immediate accusation,
Yeah.
does that point to maybe a flaw in the agreement itself? Or is it more about the dynamics right there on the border?
That's a great question. Looking at sources like ASEAN now, it seems less about a fundamentally flawed agreement and maybe more about the historical volatility.
Right, the history of that specific border area.
Exactly. An immediate violation like this just underlines how complex it is to enforce peace when you have deep-seated local issues, historical tensions, stuff that goes way beyond the talks.
Makes sense.
And this ongoing review you mentioned, officials meeting with ASEAN military leaders to look at this fragile border peace arrangement.
Yeah.
Well, that's being tracked closely by ASEAN Now, Thai Examiner, Facebook. Shows how critical it is for regional diplomacy. Everyone's watching.
Okay, so beyond the diplomacy and the military posturing, what about the people? How's the community reacting?
Well, we are seeing some really powerful displays of solidarity.
Like what?
Central Patana, the big developer, they put up messages of support on their LED screens nationwide.
Oh, wow, that's quite a visual statement. Solidarity across the country.
Yeah. And then more hands-on, the Chiang Mai Guides and Tourists Associations, they're actually sending supplies to the border areas.
Really, that's fantastic. Direct local action, helping those affected by the conflict. Shows real support.
Definitely demonstrates that local connection.
Okay, so while those geopolitical things are grabbing headlines, daily life in Chiang Mai is also, about more immediate things.
Like the weather. Always the weather.
Exactly. Let's pivot from border tensions to something just as critical day to day. The weather forecast.
Always important there.
Right. The TMD, the Thai Meteorological Department, they've put out a heavy rain warning. 9 provinces, including Chiang Mai.
Oh, okay. So brace for downpours.
Sudden downpours, flash floods, the usual monsoon risks. And it's not just on land.
Rough seas, too, I bet.
Yep. Waves around 2 meters in the Andaman Sea and the Gulf. So boat trips might be a bit dicey.
Good to know. Sources like Bangkok Post, Tager, Chiang Mai City Life are flagging this then.
That's right. They're all highlighting this warning.
And for Chiang Mai itself, right now, what are the sources saying?
Looks like typical monsoon season conditions. Cloudy skies, temperature hovering around 32 Celsius.
So pretty warm and humid.
Yeah. And the advice is basically, keep an eye on the rain, watch out for runoff risks. It's less advice, more just how you live during the season, right?
Definitely. Standard operating procedure. You need good sandals and a raincoat, basically.
Yeah, Central Kid.
But seriously, these warnings, as you see on Facebook, YouTube, City Life, Tager, They're vital. Flash floods aren't just inconvenient.
No, they're a real safety risk. Needs constant awareness.
Absolutely, especially this time of year.
Okay, so from navigating daily weather, let's look a bit longer term. The city's economic landscape. There's some really interesting stuff happening.
Oh, yeah. What's caught your eye?
Well, this is quite significant. The Chiang Mai Marriott Hotel got nominated for the World IMCE Awards 2025.
AMC. Meetings, incentives, conferences, exhibitions. Okay. That is interesting.
It's more than just, one hotel getting an award. It's a signal for Chiang Mai's direction.
Absolutely. An MAC nomination like that. It really helps put Chiang Mai on the map as a serious international destination for business tourism, not just leisure.
So attracting a different kind of visitor.
Exactly. Business travelers, they often spend differently, stay longer, support different kinds of local businesses. It helps diversify the whole tourism economy.
Moving beyond just temples and treks, important as those are.
Right. It adds another layer. And sources like ASEAN now, Chiang Mai City Life, even Portail Asi are picking up on this. It's seen as a significant development.
And sticking with business, but maybe more on the practical side, there's this partnership.
Okay.
Maxim Thailand, the ride-sharing company, they've teamed up with Kreng Thai Panage Bank
What for?
to speed up insurance processing for their ride-sharing drivers in Chiang Mai.
Okay. Cutting through some red tape for the drivers.
Seems like it. A practical fix for a modern problem,
Yeah.
Shows businesses adapting.
Yeah, Chiang Mai City Life reported on that. And it's more than just efficiency, isn't it?
How do you mean?
Well, it points to supporting the gig economy, right? Providing better infrastructure and stability for that growing workforce. It shows the city adapting to new ways of working.
That's a great point,
Yeah.
supporting the drivers directly. And finally, we can't talk about Chiang Mai without touching on the cultural scene, can we? It's so vibrant.
Never. It's core to the city's identity. What's happening now?
There's a new solo art show opening. It's by Araya Rasjarm Ransuk, titled The Bouquet and the Wreath.
Oh, Araya, a major contemporary artist. That's significant.
Right. It really showcases Chiang Mai's role as this, growing hub for contemporary art in Southeast Asia. It draws people in, not just locals.
Collectors, cultural tourists.
Yeah. And what's really interesting here, you see this in Nation Thailand, City Life, Facebook.
Yeah. Is how even with all this other big news, border issues, economic shifts, weather warnings, the art scene just keeps buzzing.
It thrives regardless.
Exactly. It shows another whole dimension to the city's pulse, its creativity. It adds to that global identity in a different way.
It reminds you that a city isn't just one thing. It's politics, economics, and culture all happening at once.
Precisely. It's multifaceted.
So, stepping back, what does all this mean? We've kind of journeyed through border conflicts, urgent weather, economic growth, vibrant arts, all in just 12 hours of news from Chiang Mai.
It's quite a slice of life, isn't it?
It really is. And what this deep dive shows, I think, is how interconnected it all is. A single day in Chiang Mai really feels like a microcosm of bigger things.
Regional dynamics, yeah. The geopolitics, the climate challenges, the cultural identity, it's all there.
It reminds you to look beyond just the single headline, doesn't it?
Yeah.
See the bigger picture.
Absolutely. And, knowledge is great, but it's most valuable when you understand it, maybe apply it. This mix of stories really underscores how local events often mirror these broader dynamics.
Reflecting challenges, but also incredible resilience, wouldn't you say?
Definitely resilience. You see it in the community aid, the business adaptations, the thriving arts.
So a final thought for you, the listener, to maybe chew on.
Go on.
Consider this. How do these daily headlines, whether they feel huge and global or really small and local, how do they shape not just how we understand a place like Chiang Mai, but maybe also the actual resilience, the direction of its communities? What deeper trends might they be hinting at?
That's a good question to leave people with. Lots to think about.